everyone. Karen the Warp Spinster here. Thank you for joining me on the channel. Welcome. This is where we cut and sew and see what happens. Things are really wild around here right now, so today I wanted to just lay out all of the Brillig blocks because I think this is going to be it. I think we're finished doing Brillig blocks. I'm not finished with the blocks, mind you, but the blocks are all pieced. The embellishments aren't finished. And I want to just play with them on Procreate and see how I might want to arrange them. All the foofara, I can fake it. I can draw it in because I need to have that visual weight everywhere. So there's lots of foofara and embellishments that are missing yet. And once I start to put these together visually, then I can figure out where I might need some more embellishments. And I have put that in the vine in just as a reminder that there's going to be a vine flowing through here. Not sure I like it right there, but that's just a reminder. And another thing I discovered while I was doing that is that the white leaves really get lost. So I think I might have to stack them on black ones. And that will make them pop out from the surface, but still be white in addition to the black leaves. So we've got quite a bit going on. This is pretty good sized, actually. So I think I'm ready to do that. I'll kind of give you a time lapse of how I arrange them, and we shall see what happens because that's what we do. This also gives me a chance to see where I need some balance. So I love this arrangement down here, for example, but that puts an awful lot of the blue down here in comparison to what is elsewhere. That might turn out okay because it gets lighter going up, and I always want to have more of the visual weight at the bottom, sort of to ground everything. And I may need to scatter some more of this polka dot, although it's not too bad actually. Probably would need something down here if I were going with this arrangement. But I just need to make sure that all of this is balanced, and that could take me a little while. My first process is going to be isolating all of these blocks. I want to take them all at once so they're the same size relative to each other. And then I can cut them out, isolate them in Procreate, add in the embellishments, and then just start to rearrange, fill in things if I need to. I've made a few filler blocks like this one, and the kind of curl shapes up there. But there may be more that I need to do. There may be some solid ones. Oh man, I really love this one. It's nice to get them out and look again, and there's Shy Eyes guy. Plus his little shy heart. So I'm going to do that. I will get my finger out of the picture, and I will check back with you when I've got most of this done, or at least good progress. Lots and lots to do, so I'll see you later. And just for reference, I'm standing on a ladder, so pardon me if I'm shaking. These are the blocks without the embellishments that I haven't put on yet. There's lots of cool blocks here. I think this is going to be a good sized quilt. Here I have isolated all of the blocks and added in the embellishments that we had planned and just arranged them so that they fit on the size canvas that I have. It would be fair for you to ask, why don't I just do the embellishments for real on the blocks and then put them on a design wall and start arranging? And that's a perfectly valid way to do it. But I know my brain and how it works, and I will delay forever if I'm just doing embellishments on sort of random blocks. But if I can see where it's headed, then that's incentive for me to get those done. It probably doesn't make any sense to anyone else, but it makes sense to my brain. Also, there may be some embellishments that I decide I want to do as I'm arranging things, and it would be easier for me to add them while it's still a small piece, single block instead of the entire quilt. Plus, if I decide, well, let me see what this looks like if I make this block smaller, or I change it into a curve or whatever. If I do that in real life, I can't get it back, but in Procreate I can. So, and it's also just, I like to work this way, design-wise. It seems to work better for me. And here's a time lapse of the work I've done so far on Procreate, both in cleaning up or isolating and cleaning up the various blocks, making sure the embellishments are on, and then starting to play with how I might put them together. So the parts that I like quite a bit are in the lower right when we get to the end. So keep your eye on that. And I have a long way to go, there's no doubt about it. But this was also true of the Alice quilt. There could be lots of changes that are going to be made along the way. But this was a fair amount of time getting this together. So I expect it will take me quite a bit of time to finish this up and perhaps start to make some changes. So let me know what you think. And I will see you next week, I hope. In the meantime, be well, be safe, be happy, be quilting. Peace out.